This video is for people who have no clue on what a ratio is or how to solve a ratio. So this is me telling you, don't be frightened. I know you hate maths, but I know if you're looking at this, you need it for yourself or to help one of your children. So as I've put here, a nutshell, it's just a ratio of a way to compare one thing to another. For this example, I'm going to show you it's 10 to 5. Now these dots, all they mean is ratio. So instead of writing ratio every time, you put these two dots. Okay, it's like shorthand. So we have 10 to the ratio of 5. Now, when we have numbers like this, just normal numbers, there's no worded question with it. We want to simplify it. And you know what simplifying is? We want to make that number smaller. So with this, we know that 5 can go into 10 twice. So we can make this smaller easily. So 5 into 5 goes once to the ratio, and 5 into 10 goes twice. That's your answer. You have simplified it. You divided it all by 2. And that's your answer. Okay, so let's go on to some questions. So, simplify the following ratios. 18 to 45. So let's think now, what can we divide both of them by to make it smaller? Well, 2's not going to work because 2 does not go into 45. Let's try 3. Does 3 go into 18? Yes, it does. Does it go into 45? No, it doesn't. Let's try 4. Does 4 go into 18? No. Does 4 go into 45? Nope. Now you do that all the way up until you get to a number that goes into both. Now, if you know your times table, you know that 9 goes into 18 twice, and 9 goes into 45 5 times. So we've divided it by 9. And that's simplified. You can't go any smaller than that. Okay, you can't go any smaller because you've got an even and odd. Let's try another one. 16 to the ratio 24. Now, we could do it the long way or the short way, but we'll do the long way for people that have never seen these before. We're going to divide by 2 first because we know that 2 goes into 16 twice. 8 times, should I say, get confused. And 2 goes into 24 12 times. Now, is that our most simplified answer? No, it's not. We can now either divide by 2 again. 2's into 8 go 4. 2's into 12 is 6. Is that our final simplified answer? It certainly is not, because we can divide again by 2. 2's into 4 goes twice. 2's into 6 3 times. Now that is our simplified answer. Or you could have done 16 into 24. Sorry, ratio of 24. What goes into both? I know, because I know my times table, that 8 goes into both. And I could have just gone 8 into 16 goes twice. And 8 goes into 24 3 times. But if you're just starting off and understanding it, it doesn't matter if you do that at all that way. If that's how you're going to learn, or even in your exam, if you choose to do it that way, just do it that way. Whatever feels comfortable for you. And let's do 80 to the ratio of 100. Now we both know that 10 goes in to both. So we would do, how many times does 10 go into 80? Well, we know it's 8. 10's into 100, 10. We can still simplify. What can we go? Well, it'd be 2, wouldn't it? 2's into 8 is 4. 2's into 10 are 5. So the ratio answer is fully simplified 4 to the ratio of 5. Let's do another one. Let's do 72 to the ratio of 100. We need to simplify it. So we'd go 2 first, I think, on this one. 2's into 72 go 36. And we know 2's into 100 go 50. We could go again with the 2. 2's into 36 go 18 to the ratio of 25. Well, can we simplify those? Well, you can't. There's nothing that's going to go into 18 or 25. So we've fully simplified that answer. So we're going to do, let's do another one just with a bigger number. 300 to the ratio 25. And we need to simplify it. Well, we know that 25 goes into 300, so we could divide the lot by 25. That becomes 1, and that becomes 12. Because 25 into 300 goes 12 times. And that's a 1, so we can't simplify it. And that's it. There's your answer, fully simplified. There are easier ones, of course. I might have started you off on some harder ones, but if you didn't get that, any of that, look at these. 4 to 2. We know that 2 goes into 2 once, and 2 goes into 4 twice. It's divided by 2. So it's 2 to the ratio of 1. We cannot simplify that. So that's 2 to 1, the answer. Another simple, easy one again. 7 to 21. Well, I know my times table, and I know that 7 and 21 are the 7 times table. So I know I'm going to divide them by 7. 7 into 7 is 1. To the ratio of 7 into 21 is 3 times. That's your answer. Fully simplified 1 to 3. And another easy one, 12 to 18. Sorry, ratio. 12 ratio to 18. We'll divide it by 2 just for teaching purposes. So 2's into 12 go 6. 2's into 18. Those 9. Okay, what else can we do? We can simplify that. We can't do 2, but we can do 3 because 3 goes into 6 twice. And 3 goes into 9 3 times. So there you go. It's fully simplified, 2 to 3. Now, if you've understood that, I want you to try these next 3. If you haven't understood it, rewrite, look at these first, and then go into those. Okay? So, this is when we will go into the 3 ratio steps. That's 3, ratio 4, ratio 12. So now we've got 3. What can we do? We know, looking at that, 2 can go into all of those. So I'm going to divide them all by 2. 2's into 1. Sorry, 2's into 2 is 1. 2's into 4 is 2. 2's into 12 is 6. There you go. There's your answer. It's not much difference, is it really? I could have made it harder. 16 to the ratio of 4 to the ratio of 8, what would you guys do? I'm going to do 2 again. So what you would have done? So 2's into 16 go 8, 2's into 4 go 2, 2's into 8 go 4. Can we go again? Yes, we can. We can divide by 2. Again. 2's into 8 is 4. 2's into 2 is 1. And 2's into 4 goes twice. So there we go. I mean, this is a full basic ratio, okay? You need to understand this before we move on to the other videos. So good luck. Really get this in your noggin. And then try the other videos.